Okay, so Roman brought in his Eric Johnson Strat that might need some fret work on it, and it's been around for a long time. And you'll notice it on his demos on Schnobeltone. It's a great sounding instrument. So I think we'll put it in the vise. And dimensions.
I'm starting to get concerned about the first 3 frets or so.
Okay. Yeah, you got a little wear there. There's that was your favorite spot right there, right?
The cowboy chords.
The cowboy chords, of course. You got a little relief in there. That's good. Not much. It probably plays pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually was. The frets were crowned by Fender Custom Shop.
Okay.
The last time. And after that, it just opened up the tone, especially on the higher past 12.
Uh-huh.
It was fretty now a tiny bit, but
Yeah.
I didn't really realize that until Fender like leveled the frets, and I think they kind of like adjusted the truss rod or something.
It could be that they did a little fall away from about here to here. So you have a nice straight plane, but when you get to here, sometimes the heel kicks up just from the way it's designed, and you might take maybe 4/1000ths or 5/1000ths on a taper from here to here, and that gives you better access playing. So we'll see how straight the frets are here. That's 10/1000ths. I think it's probably less than 10/1000ths. Oh, look at there. You got 10. So if your action's a little high, you could straighten the neck out with a little bit of a truss rod adjustment. So 10 is fine. 10 is average, kind of like a medium action. Okay. Well, he's flattened it out a little bit. The center strings are a little flatter than the radius. That could also have some effect on choking out here. Oh, okay. Well, you've got a little wear. You know, you can see on the ninth here that it's flattened out. So I don't know if that's because they didn't re-flatten and then re-radius, or whether you're just playing hard.
It's those fuzz demos, you know. You gotta bend.
Yeah, you gotta dig in. Most of the guys will take and they'll run a magic marker, strings off. They'll run a magic marker on the frets, and then they'll take a crowning file and run it on an angle. And so what it does is it sort of gives you a facet, a flat, and it makes this very thin in the center. You'll see a little red line or a little blue line. Once you get that facet on there, then you can take your, like I have a diamond radius file, and once you get it faceted and you've got a nice line, because that's where your string is hitting, that's where your intonation is coming from, that little center section. So you don't want that flat interfering with that. So then you come back over with the radius file, and it just kind of rounds everything in. It's not a very aggressive tool. You know, by that point you don't need to really dig in. But so I don't know. I think outside.
What's the condition you would say on the frets?
Well, I'd say you've got a lot of life left, maybe 60%, except for, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. It's all wait, that's, I think we could probably just put new frets in these, maybe 1 through 6. Get the same size fret wire, level that down to this, and then just recrown everything again. His is almost got a little V to it, doesn't it? It's a soft V.
Yeah, it's kind of its own thing, yeah. So
I like the neck shapes that are like that, where you start. In fact, most all the ones I do are a C shape, and then I'll just take this shoulder down a little bit so that it starts to taper here instead of going straight down and then tapering. So,
all right,
pretty cool.